Hello everyone, my name is Raul Lindo, and I would like to thank you all for listening today. My informative speech is going to be about the effects of the most common used drug in America, caffeine. Caffeine can be a great tool to use, but can also be harmful if misused. It is important to understand what caffeine does to the brain and to the body, and understand the risks that come with consuming caffeine, especially when taken daily. According to an article written by the Better Health Channel in 2020, in small doses, caffeine can make you feel refreshed and focused. This is how individuals who have early starting jobs or who start school early may be more capable of performing better after drinking a cup or two of coffee. One thing about caffeine is how helpful it can be to someone who is having a hard time getting ready in the morning and needs just a little more boost to get up out of bed. Caffeine can help with increasing energy, lowering fat through an increased metabolic rate, and works 5 to 30 minutes after consumption. Some drawbacks can be irritability, headaches, and confusion if taken too high a dose or taken too often. There is also a small possibility that a dependency or addiction, if you will, can start, but it's usually very mild even if it does. Now, after understanding the effects caffeine can have on a person, let's move on to some common misconceptions about caffeine. If you've ever drank caffeine or any other caffeinated beverage, you know that there are many misconceptions about caffeine that would sound alarming if they were to be true. For example, we have caffeine causing dehydration. It does not cause dehydration, but can be used as a mild diuretic. This is a misconception people have that has been proven. Another misconception we have is caffeine being bad for the heart. For healthy adults, there's no evidence to suggest such a thing, and there's no evidence for our last myth either, which is caffeine stunting growth among the youth. Now, let's move on to some fun facts. Caffeine slows down the dopamine reabsorption rate, which is the pleasure neurotransmitter, typically promoting a better mood, having you feel good about yourself, getting that nice rush in the morning. And it also blocks the adenosine receptors, which is another neurotransmitter, allowing you to feel less drowsy, makes people feel more awake and like they're energized, ready to go. A cool fun fact that I like is caffeine having a half-life of 6 hours. So after 6 hours of taking caffeine, half of it will be gone, and it will take another 6 hours to get rid of the rest in your body, which is usually why it's recommended to not have caffeine after, I think, 4 o'clock. 90% of Americans consume caffeine daily, and of those 90%, 50% of them consume more than 300 milligrams of caffeine on a daily basis. That's a lot. You typically don't want to have more than 400 milligrams, which is about 4 cups of coffee, or it's about 2 energy drinks. So that's the kind of comparison there. Finally, we're at a conclusion. You must first know and understand the effects of caffeine before you consume it. Consume at your own risk after weighing the pros and the cons of each, understanding the effects it will have on you. And if you do consume it, stay within a safe dosage. So like I had mentioned previously, usually you want to have no more than 400 milligrams. So 4 cups or less of coffee, or 2 or less energy drinks. Thank you for watching.